Okay, welcome back. This is the second scan. This is what I call the content scan. Let me bring up our whiteboard. You'll notice that it also has the connection scan still remaining on it. So I'm going to switch colors so that you can see how these pile up. And I think something useful to know as well is if you get into a resume, a first interview, and you see that there is colors or marks or notes or scribbles, this is how they got there. Someone's actually spent time with your resume and they're going to have questions. So don't freak out if you see markings all over your resume. That's actually a very good sign that they want to get some information from you. And it's probably going to be around connection, content, and spoiler alert, next video, we're going to talk about capacity and they'll be asking you questions about each of those three. So this one is content. All right, so Danielle, what do you think content is? What's the content scan?
Well, my guess is that content has to do with what I've listed in there, all the words that are in there that are going to pop out to you.
Very good. So content is exactly that. First thing you should know is that when I'm scanning, only this area is going to get emphasis. And let me draw another line across here. It's like a Z scan. So if I color in this amount, that's what that's what they're gonna look at. Anything in that square, and then anything also in this square. This square to the right here, is less important because they're still in a hurry and they're not scanning. So I'm going to erase those, but just so you know, that's the pattern. It's kind of like a 7-11 with the 7 on the top and a little bit on the bottom. So that's what they're going to be looking at. So this is scan number 2. Here we go. I love integrity. I like someone who enjoys their job. I love someone who has money related experience. And let's see, a quick learner. Everybody's a quick learner. Customer service. Let's see, patient accounts. This is relevant because this just about every job has a relationship. I love insured. I love advocated. I love maximized. This gives me a little bit idea of who she is and how she shows up at work. She understands billing, expedited checkout. Perhaps that means she knows about efficiency. Definitely increasing customer satisfaction, learning new skills, and accepting more responsibilities. I see a leader there. All right, that's the end of my content scan. What did you notice that I noticed?
Well, I actually have a question instead of
Okay.
what you've noticed. My question is, as you've highlighted content, what is this content relating to?
So I'm beginning to look for relevant content to the job description itself.
Okay, and so if I know a hiring manager is looking for relevant content, how can I make sure that I include relevant content?
Brilliant question. You actually have a guide, and this is not cheating. Take the job description that you've got and look at your resume and compare if you have the relevant content that they're asking for in the job description showing up in your resume. That may imply, and I hope you get that it does imply, that you want to actually modify your resume with the specific words, uh, in a genuine matchup kind of way. You're not making things up, but you can emphasize things that you have that match that job description. Words have meaning and words have power, and you actually want to use the same kind of words if you can claim them genuinely to show up in your resume. Did that answer your question, Danielle?
Yes, that was super helpful. Thank you.
Okay, so good. So one of the things, can I give you another bonus tip here?
Yeah, please.
If it's a company that you really want to work for, and I'm assuming you're going to give your resumes to those that you do a little research on the company, look at their company values and see if there's any words that they emphasize, if it's customer service or if it's integrity, or if it's innovation or genuineness. Those are very good to include in your resume so that they will start to feel, again, that connection piece as they go through the connection scan and the content scan. Okay, next we're going to talk about capacity. So join us for capacity in the next one.